Thank you for joining the Doctor Whisperer. I am your host, Sharon Feckety, and I am happy to bring you a show where we talk about the business of medicine. I hope that you enjoy it. Please feel free to share, subscribe, and pass it on. Enjoy the show. Well, happy Thanksgiving week to you, my friends. Thank you so much for joining the Doctor Whisperer podcast. I am currently in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, with my beautiful family. And for the first time, we've taken our dog, Charlie Brown. So this is pre-recorded. So this is like my shout out to the universe that I hope it all goes well, because he's 10 years old and we've never taken him on an 11-hour car ride. So I wanted to make this special episode to just thank you for listening and for watching, and for all the sponsors that we have had and that continue to support the show. And I'm going to make special mention of a new sponsor that you'll be hearing our commercial in December. But TieTechnology has been an incredible sponsor of the show for so long now. And I've been so grateful because I could not do this show without the support and the sponsorship. And I wouldn't put a commercial in our mid-roll and our outro unless I really believed in the services provided by this company. And Jim, the founder, is just an incredible guy that really feels like all of his clients are friends, and he has clients for a long, long time that trust his services, trust him. And they do business with him because, like, I don't know, he's loyal and good, and he returns your phone calls, and there's no ticket number. And, you know, phone systems, no matter what year we roll into in 2023, our televoice communications are always going to be important. So I hope that you will check out TieTechnology. I know how important it was when I was running medical offices to have the most incredible system, so I didn't have to worry about like the phone not ringing and it not connecting and the internet going down and getting overcharged and all that good stuff. So check out TieTechnology. Thank you, Jim. And then I want to say a special thank you to Riva Global. And I'm very proud to tell you that Riva, they are virtual assistants that my clients are using, like legitimately using and loving. There's so many things that I love about Riva, but one of them is they are trained for a long time to understand how to navigate a medical office. And they also have a manager that oversees whatever virtual assistant that you hire. So if there is an issue, you don't have to take it on yourself. Somebody there will support you and make sure that any issue that you might come up with will be resolved. I know that my clients have been extremely happy with the services, and they're all trained and nurses and can do so much to help your practice. And in this world that we live in now, approaching 2023 again, like I've mentioned, we really need to just work smarter and utilize technology to our advantage. It definitely affects the bottom line. You don't have to worry about turnover. You don't have to worry about much with Riva. So definitely check them out. All their information will be in the show notes. I highly, highly, highly recommend Riva Global Virtual Assistants. They are the best. I've yet to come across a company that I feel better about referring, except for my sponsors. So it's important that you understand I would never put people on this podcast show if I didn't believe in their services. So the one that you're going to hear about in December is, I'm really excited. It's Dr. Kylie Burton. She is going to be putting on this event in Orlando, February 20th to the 22nd of 2023. And it's called In This Together Live. Now, anybody that watches the show or knows about my brand, The Doctor Whisperer, I got into this business to help doctors navigate through their businesses. And there is just a great way to impact lives and make money. It sounds too good to be true, but there are many ways to do that. And sometimes you just need other practitioners to be surrounded by that can help you and encourage you and give you ideas, and learn from other speakers, which is what's going to be this event. It's going to be just practitioners learning how to break free of that brick and mortar practice and work from anywhere while still helping a lot of people. So stay tuned for that wonderful commercial that will be coming up, and check out Dr. Kylie Burton. We're still going to put in the show notes the information, even though that sponsorship hasn't officially begun until December. It doesn't matter. I believe in it. I think there are so many practitioners out there that need help. And I'm really, really grateful that Dr. Burton is putting this on in Orlando, which is close to my home here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And she's coming all the way from Utah. So she believes, and I believe. The last thing I want to say is I'm just really, really grateful for the opportunity to provide a podcast show and to bring you experts, to bring you people in the industry and outside of the industry that can give physicians and healers, nurse practitioners, physician assistants, therapists, just an easier, softer way to do business. Are you still running your medical practice like it's 1990? Well, what about Riva Global Medical Virtual Assistants? A medical virtual assistant, I promise you, is the way to run your medical practice today. Why? Because you can save, thousands of dollars. No more paying for health insurance, no more worrying about office space. You also have trained professionals. These wonderful human beings get trained, and they have a client service manager that makes sure that your VA that you're working with for your practice is hitting all the goals that you need to make sure that your practice is run efficiently and friendly. Check out Riva Global Medical Virtual Assistants today. We interrupt this awesome podcast to share with you about our sponsor, TieTechnology. TieTechnology was founded with the thought that every customer deserves exceptional customer services. So if you know of any company that has a phone system where the auto attendant doesn't really sound good, you press 1 and you think you're going to go to a live person, but you end up with a broken recording, it's probably time that you call TieTechnology. And if you mention this podcast, you will get the first 3 months for free. So make sure you mention the Dr. Whisperer podcast show. Check them out. And I think hearing of how many professionals are now wanting to break out of that corporate model, a lot of people wanting to leave that insurance-based model and practice medicine the way they've always wanted to. It's happening so much more. I can feel it right here in Tampa Bay. I'm working with this wonderful, wonderful new client who's been on the show. I would highly recommend listening or watching that episode again. Dr. Lita Fatima. She is incredible, working in the mental health space and helping people navigate through PTSD and depression with psychedelics, which is very, very exciting. But of course, we don't want to do any of those things without a professional supporting us and having follow-up and having somebody that really knows how to do this with you. So it's very much a hand-holding process. But you could learn more about that. Check out Dr. Lita, and she is incredible. And then, there's just too many to name. Honestly, I'm very excited that my friend, Dr. Lara, Cesar Lara, opened up a new energy healing center right here in Clearwater. He has really evolved over the years and is now a shaman and is bringing his magic and his healing forces in a beautiful space. I was just at the grand opening a few weeks ago, so I'm really happy about that. I'm really excited that I won Woman of the Year through Amplify Clearwater and Achievers. Achievers is an incredible group of women that support local charities and support local women in business or local women that are looking for jobs or just some encouragement. So I'm really, really proud of that. It's been overwhelming. And I know that I'm very blessed. I know that I'm very thankful for an opportunity to work with physicians and all different kinds of healers. My dear friend and client in Bradenton is opening up a new center, an integrative medicine center. Very, very excited about that because they're going to bring in a collaborative effort of integrative healers right in Sarasota. He is a psychiatrist, an alternative psychiatrist that realizes the benefits of working with other practitioners to help people heal because it's not the same for everybody. So very excited about that. That is opening in 2023. And my beautiful, beautiful Dr. Claudia Cooke in New York City, who I have been with since, I don't know, it's been like 7 years. And she's working with Riva and has these wonderful virtual assistants that has really made such a difference coming out of this pandemic and realizing how we can do things with telehealth and with outsourcing some work so we can do the things that we really love, maybe make more time to write or to speak at events, to educate a community, to give back. So very excited about so many things, but mostly I'm just thankful. Thanksgiving is actually my favorite holiday. I do love me some Christmas, but I love Thanksgiving because gratitude is so important, especially with the plane flying over my head right now that I'm hoping you can't hear too badly. But this is the world we live in. Doing Zoom and doing a podcast recording. You know what? And now that I say that, I hope more people start having these kinds of shows. 2018 feels like a lifetime ago when I started, but there's so many easy forms of technology today that can help us do this. And it's helpful to your brand. It's helpful for social media. It's helpful to meet great people. I've done business with people that I've interviewed. I have referred business to people that have come on the show. I have introduced people. It's really just such a great way to get the word out about what you're doing. So I would highly recommend, if you have been mulling over whether you should do a podcast, don't worry about how many podcasts are out there. It's not going to stop. People want everything on demand today. So I would highly encourage all of you to step out in faith and try something different in the new year. We've all gone through so much, and it's time for us to really embrace the wonderful lives and opportunities that we've been giving. And I think one of the best things to do is just have a platform so you can educate others, so people can become more confident in stepping out and maybe starting their own business or their own practice, or creating a new integrative medicine practice like my friend Dr. Mark Sylvester. So thank you so much for joining the show today. I'm really grateful for you. I'm forever grateful for Alyssa Palenzuela, who does this podcast show with me. She's behind the scenes. 13th Avenue Media has been one of the greatest gifts in the last 4 years to not just do a one-on-one, which is what I used to do, and go out and restructure medical practices. I too have evolved in how I want to deliver my own gifts. And I look forward to doing more conferences in 2023 and speaking about the business of medicine, because no matter what, it is a business, everybody. Doctors and all these other wonderful professionals spend a lot of time going to school and paying back loans so they can help serve you. So I'm very grateful. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And I look forward to spending some more time with you through the holidays. Don't forget to give thanks. And don't gloss over Thanksgiving, okay? Like, let the turkey cook, put out the decorations on December 1st. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye. So if you want to party like it's 1999, but run your medical practice like it's 2022, don't forget to check out Reva Global Medical Virtual Assistants. So don't forget, if you mention that you've seen the show or listened to it on the podcast, mention TieTechnology and you will get 3 months for free.